You to know what's happening in our world. So, South African President Ramaphosa paid a visit to the White House yesterday, which turned into a surprise presentation on conspiracy theories of a white genocide in his country. So between ambushing Zelenskyy and this, why would world leaders continue to come to the White House?
Well, there were dramatic scenes at the White House today during a meeting between President Donald Trump and South African President Cyril Ramaphosa. Donald Trump dimmed the lights and played a video showing the president footage from South Africa where leaders had been calling for violence against white South Africans. Now, this, of course, comes after 50 South African refugees were flown to America last week, sending the left-wing media into a meltdown. But this is what unfolded at the White House.
Lights down, turn the lights down, and just put this on. It's right behind you. Johan.
There's nothing this parliament can do. With or without you, people are going to occupy land. We require no permission.
Now this is very bad. These are burial sites right here. Burial sites. Over 1,000 of white farmers, and those cars are lined up to pay love on a Sunday morning.
So Donald Trump brings the receipts and the left-wing media is once again freaking out about the showdown. Let's look at the coverage. The media's headlines are all pretty much the same. Outlets are simply rolling out the same sort of lines. The Guardian's headline is Trump ambushes South African president with video and false claim of white racism. We've got NPR, Daily News, the New York Times and BBC all describing this as an ambush. And look, I'm not saying that Donald Trump's behaviour is perfect, but he is brilliant at shining a light on issues that parts of the mainstream media do not want to cover. And as for foreign leaders visiting the White House, well, they are being put on notice that Donald Trump is not afraid to call out issues as the cameras are rolling. South Africa's president denies claims of genocide and harassment, but after watching the footage and taking questions from reporters, was forced to admit that he opposes what he saw.
You denounced that type of language in the video that you saw.
Oh yes, we've always done so. As government, as my own party, we are completely opposed to that. We, in 1955, adopted a document which said South Africa belongs to all who live in it.
But why wouldn't you arrest that man? That man said, kill the white farmers, kill the white farmers. And then he danced, and he's dancing, and it's kill the white farmers. I'm not sure, but I think if somebody got up in Parliament and started saying kill a certain group of people, he would be arrested very quickly. That man is going all over South Africa, and that's not a small party. That was a stadium that holds 100,000 people, and I hardly saw an empty seat. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of representation.